Hello and good morning to all. We're here at the Sophia Gardens. You join us for this 100 match between the Knight Riders and the Trent Rockets. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Ali. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
These two teams always produce some great games. You see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
A few moves made in the field. Some adjustments to the field.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. I think the new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Start with a huge appeal. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. And out. Superb bowling.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Overpitched, punched through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. End of the over, 5 off it. The Rockets are 5 for 1.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Narayan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral Road end.
How will the bowler respond?
No, terrible shot.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Milan has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Whacked away.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
9 runs added in that over. The Rockets 14 for 1.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the River Taff end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Russell from the River Taff end. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. A direct hit and this could be gone. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket.
Yes.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Rockets are 22 for 2.
End of the 4th over. The Trent Rockets are now 2 for 2.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the River Taffing. Misses everything. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Root ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problem. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
But it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Roy into the attack now from the Cathedral Road end. Off the pads and takes the aerial route fine of the fielder in the deep.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nicely played. Just runs 1. That's a boundary save for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Roy with a great delivery there. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
End of the 6th over. The Trent Rockets are now on 9 for 3.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral Road end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Chakravarti from the Cathedral Road end. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. The Rockets are 51 for 4. The right armour is coming into the attack from the River Taff end. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot, straight to gully. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. 6 runs come off from it. The Rockets, 7 for 4.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Start. The left-arm fast bowler is the new bowler, the River Taffin.
And he comes back with the dot ball.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Winds up and misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nicked it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, putting pressure on the batter. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long to 6.
Well, another trick there to get some of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will he reply?
That'll be a dead ball.
Might look to go big again here.
No, terrible shot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Rockets, 6 for 4.
End of the over. The Trent Rockets are now on 6 for 4.
Barner back into the attack.
Into the attack for the Night Riders.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
A long walk back to the pavilions. This is not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Wow, that's missed a lot. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Chance to run 2. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the start? Peach of a delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. The Rockets, 67 for 5.
End of the 10th over. The Trent Rockets are now 7 for 4.
Cathedral Road end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. If the bowler pulls out of the delivery, something mustn't have felt right.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Edge, amazing delivery. They've gone up here. Root challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. Beautiful take, caught and bowled. And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot.
End of the 10th over. The Trent Rockets are now on.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though.
He's got their tail up.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Misses everything. Khan taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
7 runs added in that over. The Rockets are 83 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Narayan coming back into the attack. That's a solid shot. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Worked away. That's a nice single. Good shot, a beauty. Nearly gets the edge. Narayan with a great delivery there. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. 2 runs coming from that over. The Rockets are 85 for 6.
In the 13th over, the Trent Rockets are now 85 for 6.
Chakravarti coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Can't get that outside the ring field. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power. It's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Chakravarti will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral Road end. Perfectly timed.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Nice shot, straight back to the bowler. Oh dear, it's gone straight to mid-wicket for the easy catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Five runs in that over. The Rockets are 102 for 7.
End of the 15th over. The Trent Rockets are now on 102 for 7.
Rana, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
A few moves made in the field.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice solid defensive shot. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Rana has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
The Trent Rockets now in position.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Huge, that has flown.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Might look to go big again here.
Shot, should be runs here. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. No, terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, classic cover drive there. It's away into the gap. He should go for at least 2 here, I reckon. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Chakravarti from the Cathedral Road end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Well played, could be a quick single. trouble. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's the over. The Rockets, 121 for 7. Going with pace now.
New bowler into the attack.
In the air, and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. Perfect time to take a wicket.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nice shot. Runs possible. Doesn't beat the infield. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Couldn't get it through the field. 4 runs added in the over. The Rockets are 125 for 8.
End of the over. The Trent Rockets are now on 125 for 8. Well, we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Russell from the River Taff end. Misses everything. Wood cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Are now on for eight.
Narayan coming into the attack from the River Taff end. Final over in this innings. Narayan to wrap up the innings. Narayan to bowl the last over. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. That's a boundary save for sure. A direct hit and this could be gone. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Kolkata with a massive shout. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Wood looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
The 20th over. The Trent Rockets are now 131 for 8.
And that's the end of the innings. The Rockets have set a target of 132 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Wood coming in.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Trouble! Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. And out! Superb bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh my, that's racing away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Kolkata, 11 for 1.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral Road end.
Needs a dot ball.
Chance to run 2. Can't get that outside the ring field. Needs a direct hit. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Gregory, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. There'll be runs here. Nice shot. Runs possible. 9 runs added in that over. Kolkata 20 for 1.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus an over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Cook from the River Taff end. Nice shot. Straight to gully. The Rockets has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. No, terrible shot. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Wow, that's missed the lot. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nearly gets the edge. Cook with a great delivery there. 4 runs added in the over. Kolkata 24 for 1.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy, and the batters have made them pay. It could win them the match.
Straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Huge. That has flown.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Roy, great shot, smashes that away and beats the fielder behind point.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
4 overs gone and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far.
Cook, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral Road end.
Might look to go big again here.
Shot, should be runs here.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Good shot, a beauty. The Rockets with a strong appeal. That should be given. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. There's a chance if it hits. With the completion of that over, we'll see the fielding restrictions finish.
The bowlers copped a bit of stick in that power play. The fielders go out now, and they'll need to mix it up a fair bit with their deliveries and see if they can slow the batters down.
Going with spin now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Khan from the Cathedral Road end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. Huge middle, that's a monster of a shot.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicely played. Runs one. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. That's a ridiculous catch. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
End of the 7th over. The Night Riders are now on 55.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
5 more balls for this bowler. Five more balls for this bowler.
He's got their tail up.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. End of the over. 8 off it. Kolkata a 63 for 3.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Sam's coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Sam's from the River Taff end. Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Wow, how did that miss? Everyone's gone up. up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's the over. Kolkata 64 for 3.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the pick.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will he reply?
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Look to his pitching line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Now 70 for 4. Andre Russell is the new batter at number 6.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Brilliant diving stop. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shot, should be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Worked away, it's a nice single. Brilliant shot, that's one for the crowd.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Square cut, finds point, no run. A direct hit and this could be gone. No, terrible shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
End of the 11th over. The Night Riders are now on to 9 for 4.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. 9 runs added there. Kolkata are 88 for 4.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Khan from the River Taff end. That's a boundary save for sure.
A few moves made in the field.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. Kolkata are 97 for 4.
Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot, straight back to the bowler. No run. Perfectly timed.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Good shot, a beauty.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Couldn't get it through the field. Huge, that has flown.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Sodhi back on now. Sodhi from the Cathedral Road end. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. A direct hit and this could be gone.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Coming in at number 7.
He's got their tail up.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 5 runs added in that over. Kolkata are 120 for 5.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
20 for 5. The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
And safely taken by the keeper. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure they would have liked a few more, but they'll leave the ground to the applause from the crowd.
Number 8 for the Night Riders.
Captain's going to change things around in the field. Some adjustments to the field.
Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
A few moves made in the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Chance.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Nearly gets the edge. Sodhi with a great delivery there. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Sodhi getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
With 25 balls remaining, the Night Riders need 10 runs and have 6 out.
Khan from the River Taffy. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. A direct hit and this could be gone. The Rockets has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Sams, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the Cathedral Road end. No, terrible shot. Oh, huge appeal, but it could be sneaking down leg. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, straight back to the bowler. No run. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Kolkata are 128 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral Road end.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Gregory from the Cathedral Road end. Wow, that's missed a lot. The bowler looks really confident. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Narayan gone for not many.
He's coming in. To bat at number 9 for the Knight Riders.
Rana ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Dug that out well. The Rockets has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Rana cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Wood, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining